My name is Benjamin Green, and last month we funded 17 businesses with a total value of 4.95 million. Now, I say this because we see thousands of applications every single month for private finance. And I want to be sharing with you exactly what are the best reasons to get finance, what is finance typically structured as, when should you apply, and what is needed when you do apply. So firstly, I'm going to share some of the biggest reasons for people getting rejected. What are the biggest reasons that people don't actually get to pre-approved or funded? Why do they get rejected early? So these are three big reasons, right? Number one is that they are producing a turnover that is too low. It's too high risk for the funding firm. In America, they generally are more flexible. They're happy to deal with startups. They're happy to deal with businesses doing $5,000, $10,000 per month on the low end. Whereas in South Africa, what they like to see is a minimum of generally 85,000 Rand per month, which is about R1 million per year. For startup funding, you might want to go through your bank and make use of business credit cards. But once you're more established, you're doing over R1 million per year, that is when you can take a look at private finance. The other thing, number two, is going to be the director's credit score. Typically, anything below 600 in America or South Africa is going to put you on thin ice. It's going to come across as a little bit, let me maybe check this guy out. When your credit score is above 600 as the director, you have a far, far higher percentage of approval in terms of your chances of getting approved. Then number three is going to be income reliability. So what they're assessing is risk. So if your business looks too risky to repay the finance, then you're most likely going to get rejected, right? So think about it this way, right? If your income is relatively stable for around 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months, so let's say 3 to 6 months, and you've got a variety of income sources, they like to typically see 5 to 8 as the minimum amount of income sources. So even if you've got like one big contract, right? Maybe you've got a big contract with McDonald's to supply them with beef, and that contract alone is $100,000 a month, or 1.7 million Rand per month. It's a lot of income, but they're going to look at that and say, oh, but it's only one client. So they want to see multiple sources of income and stable income from 3 to 6 months in that sort of period. Now, how much could you actually qualify for? So when you are applying, for example, last night, I actually had a spine surgeon reach out to me directly. He wrote to me, he said, Ben, I saw your ads. I love your ads. I love what you guys are doing. I want to hear more about Funderbear and who you recommend I speak with out of your private network. And he said to me that he's currently doing about 650,000 Rand per month with his small practice, 3 employees, and he's looking for about 1 to 2 million in order to expand his practice, hire more doctors so that he can serve more patients with his specialized practice. And that is something that can easily take him from 650,000 Rand a month all the way to 1.5 million Rand a month if he expands so that he can serve more customers. So how much could he qualify for? Well, generally, you can think of a 1-to-1 ratio. So if your business is producing 300,000 Rand per month, you might qualify for 300,000 Rand. That's over 6 months, over 12 months, over 18 months. Some of our partners even offer all the way up to 24 months. And that ratio is generally 1-to-1. Now, because he's in healthcare and doctors typically have a better credit score, they're more reliable because they're nerds. They can sometimes get up to 2x, which means that if he is producing 650,000 Rand per month, he could qualify for 1.3 million Rand, which he can easily use to purchase, hospital bed, like practice beds, practice tables, x-ray machines, all sorts of equipment and medical devices. He could use it to get new talent into the business. He could use it to expand and get a construction company to add a second, a third, a fourth room to his practice. He could use it for marketing to bring in more clients. There are so many possibilities, right? So that's kind of the landscape. Now, what do you get with Well, with Thunderbear, we operate as a brokerage where with one application, you can access the best offers available in South Africa